Welcome, my beautiful souls, to Essence of the Moon, a space where magic, shadow, and spirit meet. Today we're stepping into the haunted woods of the Wicked Tales Lenormand, a darkly enchanting deck written and illustrated by Monica Bodersky. These cards don't just tell fortunes. They whisper forgotten fables. Let's draw back the veil and enter the tale together. Okay, thank you for sticking around to A Wicked Tales, A Dark Lenormand. I just received this from Kickstarter. I was extremely happy to have it come in the mail. So let's check out this box. Isn't that beautiful box, by the way? Look at the image. Isn't that gorgeous? The damask print. Look at that. It looks like a book. Okay, artist Monica Bodersky is back with a chilling Lenormand filled with thrills and surprises. Includes 39 illustrated cards on velvety black damask. This spooky Lenormand oracle is about the things that frighten us. Using the cards, we can identify specific anxieties, and once acknowledged, we can then reflect upon and release them. It's about letting go. So Sasha Graham, who's the author of Darkwood Tarot and Magic of Tarot, and has done other books for the tarot, for example, Tarot Vintage, she actually wrote that book. So she says, this Lenormand is grounded in Monica's unique, creepy, cozy aesthetic, while being saturated in supernatural power and acute witchiness. Isn't that cute? Okay, guys, let's dive in. So it has a magnetic clasp, which I love and appreciate. It has a beautiful damask print inside and a lovely guidebook. Okay, so Wicked Tales, A Dark Lenormand is 185 pages. It goes through the image, the story, reflection, journal, combinations, a message, a shadow, color images. So it does go through detail every card, as well as possible combinations and what they mean. I am very, very new to Lenormand. I bought my first Lenormand deck not too long ago from a really good friend here on YouTube, and it is an alien deck. They live in Roswell, so it was like perfect. Her husband hand painted these images and had them copied onto cards, and it's a beautiful Lenormand deck. So this does have 39 cards. Isn't that cool? Has a bunch of different spreads. So a haunted house spread. A nobody's ghoul spread to release toxic people and situations. Fear to fearless 4-card spread. Everyday advice. And possible combinations. And choosing the grand tableau methodology. I've never done a grand tableau. So here it gives you like health, timing, geographic locations, relationships, modifiers, finance and business. Yeah, I'm going to have to work on this. I know Rochelle from Amethyst Ascension is doing a Lenormand deck study. I will definitely be, hopefully, jumping in on that. Although I have a bunch of other stuff I need to be studying, like school, college. So choosing a deck, choosing Lenormand. Here's the intro. spooky tales, legends, myths, folklore, and personal stories. Think of them as a way to enter a creaky old house and that may be haunted. It may be a real house or a spiritual journey between the realms, or perhaps it is your subconscious. Exploring the unknown for many of us has always been fascinating. The anticipation of what we may encounter can elicit feelings of excitement and fear. What frightens you might not frighten me. As a witch practitioner, I learned that running headlong into the abyss of the unknown helped me much more than hiding in a corner and hoping scary things would disappear. I tried that, and it didn't work. The artwork for this act was created with moon water, something I've always used quietly when painting. I created the atmosphere of the favorite horror tropes and films and used just the right amount of humor to keep you from finding the deck too gruesome to use. The imagery wand reflection questions will prompt you to explore the things that may keep you up at night and help you process your fears. I invite you to take up the sword of bravery and journey to the unknown realms with eerie Lenormand deck to visit the spirit realm and challenge your fears. The images will help you see yourself reflected in the outside world, make peace, and walk away transformed by the knowledge that you are in control of your actions, even if you can't control external world events. Let us all journey together back into our childhood, where we possess the courage of innocence. Isn't that lovely? So here it has the foreword, it has a preface, and it has a foreword by Sasha Graham. And the contents, as well as acknowledgements. Isn't that lovely? Okay. I'm excited for this. So it has a lovely velvet finish with the damask print and a magnetic box, which I appreciate, so thank you. Okay. Isn't that lovely? It's like a gunmetal color. It's so pretty. Okay. Let's dive in, people. Okay, the writer. Isn't that beautiful? He's on a carousel, a horse, and the clover. Isn't that beautiful with the moon? I love that she mentioned that she used moon water for painting these. I think it makes them extra special. The ship. Gorgeous, gorgeous. House. Look at the haunted house. My friend Bobby, my brother, said he wants a tattoo of a haunted house, and I think this would be perfect for him. Oh, look at the tree. Isn't that beautiful? Let me show you the backs. I miss showing you guys the backs. It's funny, I'm wearing a shirt that has a planchette on it. I did not know that. Clouds. Look at the clouds. Holy mackerel. And the snake. It's like a Jack in the Box, but it's a snake in a box. No, thank you. Ooh, look at the coffin. Wow. Oh, the bouquet of flowers with the ghost. I love how it's illuminated around the image, so it's kind of glowing. Ooh, the scythe. And the rod. Ooh, look at the birds. Look what's in the mouth of the bird. That's wild. Ooh, look at the creepy doll and the child. And the fox. The bear. Look at the creepy star. And the stork. Ooh, a three-headed dog. The tower. Ooh, look at the garden. It's in her head. I just found some wild mugwort on my property, a lot of it. And I was just out there picking it under the moon. I was so thankful to see mugwort at the entrance of my property. I thought it was just beautiful to see that. I was coming home the other day, and I'm like, as I'm pulling into the driveway, I'm like, oh my God, is that mugwort? Lo and behold, sure was. I have a bunch of wild mugwort in my yard. It smells amazing too. And I was out there underneath the moon picking it. Look at the memento mori. Look at that ring, a death ring. Look at that book. And the letter. Oh, the ghoul one. And ghoul 2. Those are cute. And the lily. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, look at the sun. The desert sun. And the moon with the werewolf hand. That's so cool. I love these images. They're so beautiful. The key. Number 13 is the room number. Look at the fish. It's like piranhas, dead piranhas. And here's the anchor with the shark coming. And the cross. So when I was in Scotland, we landed on the Isle of Iona. It's right after the Isle of Mull, close to the Isle of Tiree. I came across a cross with a black bird on it. It looked very similar to, oh, I have 2 Lenormand decks now that I'm thinking about it. MJ's Lenormand deck. It looks pretty much identical to her card. It was crazy. I didn't get that Lenormand deck until after my trip back from Scotland. And I couldn't believe it. It was like I was looking at one of my pictures. It was crazy. Look at the swamp critter. Ooh, the planchette. Isn't that beautiful? I think I need a planchette tattoo. I reached out to my tattoo guy, so hopefully he can get me in sometime next week. I gotta finish up my arm. Lavender Lady. How cute are these? Holy crap. Gorgeous, gorgeous decks. Let's see. Of course they do. I mean, look. Beautiful. Oh, lovely. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to probably... No, I don't want to do it that way. Only because they're so tiny. Usually when it's like these difficult ones, I try and separate them. This is what I do with my new decks, now that I'm showing you guys. That's how I separate them. I separate them in threes. I like the number 3. You can do more than that if you'd like. That's how I separate and get my decks ready to start reading with them. And I'll grab the middle one, and then that one, and then this one. There we go. And then I'm going to shuffle them again. I'm not asking any questions yet, so I'm not ready for a reading. I just want to shuffle them really good. Maybe this will be the overall energy. Ooh, the scythe. You think that'll be the overall energy? Let's find out. Okay, let's do a spread. Okay, what spread should we do? Everyday advice. Shuffle the cards, cut the deck, then take 3 cards from the top of the deck. Cut the deck. I cut it. And 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. Place them left to right. Okay. Let's see what comes out. So that's the first one. Key. Lily. Book. Okay. Let's pull up the images and what they mean. So a key, access, solution, discovery, breakthrough, opportunity. Ooh, the Hawthorne Hotel in Salem. That's where we got married, in Salem on this, How funny that's talking about Salem. That's where we got married, my husband and I, the week of Halloween. Interesting. Your approach to a current situation is critical. Think of your mind as a skeleton key. This is a master key that unlocks every door. Your perception and perspective will guide your way if you pause and evaluate your method. When you are reasonably confident about your next steps, you will be able to unlock the answer. Combination. So key and scythe. I think that's the overall message. Here it says opening to a dangerous situation. So, access, solution, discovery, breakthrough, opportunity. Okay, let's see what Lily says. Lily says wisdom, maturity, purity, tradition, elders, and retirement. The message is, it talks about devil's tongue, which I just acquired, that herb. Devil's tongue. Interesting. What's going on here? Literally, that's the last herb I acquired besides the mugwort I just picked today. But I just bought devil's tongue. What is going on here? The message. Our life experiences often give us a mature outlook in life. However, we can also succumb to a pattern of rigid thinking that excludes imperfection. We've all made mistakes, and being old doesn't always mean being wise. Use your direction when interacting with an older person. They may know a great deal more than you as well. Mentorship will be offered, as well as a possibility of an intimate relationship with an older person. Look ahead and consider the mature and older person in your life who are taking the time to share their experiences with you. Wisdom, maturity, purity, tradition, elders, and retirement. and book. Education, books, research, studies, access to information. Here it talks about the shadows, protective sigils, King Solomon, Key of Solomon. Remember to think about the implications of gaining knowledge. If you are pursuing an education, it may be a reminder to complete a degree, finish your research, or study. If you are in business, it is a reminder to do your paperwork and check all the information you require before proceeding. I am in business education. I'm going for my MBA. If you are a magical practitioner, this is a prompt for you to remember your grimoire. Your personal recipes and rituals may provide you and someone else the knowledge they may be lacking. Reminder to consider your values and ethics regarding knowledge and its use. So Book and Lily is mature use of information. So I have the key and the solution to be able to break through the wisdom needed in my education. I already have the key to that success. That's what I'm gathering. The Scythe, who was just an overall danger, sudden ending, accident, rejection, severance. Something is going to end suddenly and it's likely to be unpleasant. Try not to allow your fears to drive you to impulsive reactions. Interesting read, people. Very, very interesting. Okay. I will not do a grand tableau. Okay, thank you for joining me on the moonlit path through Wicked Tales. If Monica Badursky's vision stirred something in you, share your favorite symbol or card in the comments below. Let me know if you actually pair this with any other decks, tarot decks, oracle decks, or do you just do them on their own? Please like, subscribe, and return often, because here at Essence of the Moon, the story is never truly over. Until next time, trust your path and listen to the whispers.